Hey, I'm CW Karstens, and I just got in the mock-up for Dragon Valley from Panda Games. So I'm going to open it up and check it out, see what's inside. I'm really excited. Can't wait. Of course, I have no idea how to get into this. It's packaged very well. So I'm going to attempt to cut the box and knock the game inside. And it will be an extremely slow process, I'm sure. Especially since I can't even see where the box lines are. How about go from the bottom? Yeah, that'll work. Much quicker from the bottom. Alright, lots of paper. Alright, step one, game out of box. Set that over there. And alright, first layer is off. I think I see a little bit of a box here. Alright, so it doesn't look like it's the high quality version. It's a very rough print, but you can definitely see the box. It's printed up. Looks pretty much like all the product shots that I had. So excited about that. You can see on the back, it's got all of the back icons. So all the words and all the pictures. Open it up, let's see what's inside this. Although this is probably the more exciting part of it. We'll see. Alright. So they have a low quality print of the instruction booklet. It is stapled and has all the text in it, so I'll be able to go through this later and check it for accuracy and that it has everything it needs. But so far it's looking pretty good as a manual. And these would be the counter sheets that would come with the game. So they're not punched out, but they're printed and roughly mounted. Not too bad. There's the blue players, and they're all set correctly. Here are the black player tokens. And the red player tokens. And I'm quickly checking to make sure that there's some alignment there. And the green player tokens. With the Dragon Eye, the Diamond K Games logo. Looks good. Then we've got the board. And it does appear that the board, in fact, is 6-fold. Folds a little different than my mock-up, but there's the other piece. But folds out nicely. It's a low quality print again, but it definitely shows what needs to show up. It's got the wrapping, the mount, and the way it folds. It looks good. I'm liking it. It's even playable. I wasn't expecting it to be playable. Fold that. That is cool. Nice. So, board is very impressive. I like it. Alright. What else comes in this beautiful box? Alright. There are currently 2 bags. The reason for that is there's going to be 1 bag in the real game, but one of the bag contains wood samples that did not look correct. So they printed up a second coloring of wood samples. So we'll be able to compare the 2. I will open up the second one because that's the one that's supposed to be closer to the final, and I will take a look. But before we do, it does have an insert in the box. So when I opened it, it looked pretty good on being stable and packaged nicely. So that's good. And figure out their little tie. So the bags are nice. And they feel big enough. So a lot bigger than my prototype that I showed a lot of people at Gen Con and Origins. It's good. Flip them out here. Alright. So I will be running these past a few of my colorblind friends to get an idea of how well they can tell the difference. Looks good. I like them. Alright, so we got those components over there. Might even be enough to play. That would be excellent. Alright, these I believe are supposed to be the closer to true print. So here we have the prints of the cards. So we'll have the first 12 here on the top that are the base game. And then we've got the Kickstarter cards at the bottom and the Board Game Geek promo that will be available at some point. The back of the card. Alright, let's open up what this other box is here. So it looks like a secondary box. And so this is what the manual will look like. So this is purely a white print copy, and a little bit better on the quality of paper, the quality of the punch boards. So very good samples of this. So it appears that this is the quality of the components, and this is kind of the mock-up with a low quality print. So again, very heavy, very solid. Nice quality print, and linen punch boards, and a white foldable box, or sorry, mat board. And again, it's better print, cardboard quality, and more samples of the cubes. So that is actually quite awesome. So this could be almost any game. Alright, and let's see what this is. Yes, what I expected. So these are the higher quality print on paper. So I've got the different cards. So that way I can check for, I guess, how it all looks and how clear and crisp that everything is looking. So this is what's going to be on the punch-out mat boards. This currently has the print die cut lines, so I can see where they'll be cutting. Those will be removed when they do the punching, but then the punching will have its effect of being able to punch it out. So very cool, just all the different sides of the punch board. Try to keep this in an order. Don't want to get too confused. And the higher print quality of the rule book. So it's got all the pages. Nice looking game board map, part of the instruction booklet. And the credit page, where a lot of people's names are that helped support this through Kickstarter. Thank you very much. Here's a higher print quality of what the actual board game box will look like. And this looks big. So that's the bottom of the box. Full print of the top of the box. And this monster is probably the map. Look at that. So that thing is sharp. And when it's mounted on a board like that, it's going to be awesome. Well, there we are. I have unwrapped the mock-up of Dragon Valley, and very excited. Now I get to look at everything in detail and make sure it's exactly how I would like it to be. And then we'll begin the mass print run of Dragon Valley and get it out to you guys. Thanks a lot.